Well, here we are talking about vacation and things that maybe you could do to reset your life and improve your health, or at least not lose your health while you're having fun. The last thing to come to is things that might sound like fun, but who are we kidding? Look at our age. Do you really need to be doing that? The first is extreme sports. Now, we're sitting at the beach last week, and they've got the parachute thing. You know, like you're looking at the ocean, they got the boat, they got the parachute, and the people are in the little parachute. And then the boat slows down, the parachute almost touches the water, and the boat speeds up, and that it doesn't seem like an extreme sport. And you know how the phones are listening to you. And I told my husband, I was like, I've never been tempted to do that, ever. Because what if something terrible happens? And as I'm saying that, popping into his little social media feed is like horrific accidents at the parachute boat scenario. It's ugly. People die. And so whether you're, snorkeling in a forbidden area or the waves are big, and then my son did this. He wants to go play in the big waves. He's a college kid and he thinks he's strong. Okay, you're not stronger than God, son. It's like there's two red flags going. There is a tropical storm hitting the Gulf Coast, and my son wants to go into the waves. Now, fortunately, he's smart enough to realize that he almost got swept out to sea. Yeah, because there's rip tides and undercurrents, and so try not to do extreme things, as fun as they may sound. And I know you're on vacation, you think, oh, I've always wanted to do skydiving. No, you don't. Bungee jumping. No, you do not want to do bungee, especially in a third world country. Do not do bungee jumping. They recently had a girl who jumped off a bridge, and the person who set her up in her little harness didn't connect the other end to the safety thing. So she just jumped off a bridge and landed. Right, so you don't want to do these kind of things, extreme sports. Now, that's going to go in with the other thing that, again, mind your age. Mind your age, mind your liver, and mind the local laws. Don't get intoxicated. Who doesn't want a beer while they're sitting at the beach? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. Glass of wine with dinner, very lovely. You're on vacation, you got no place to go. You're not driving, hopefully. But you don't want to get intoxicated drunk. Why? Number one, you're in a strange place. You do not know who's watching you. Number two, you didn't mix that drink. You don't know what's in it, especially if you're girls that are traveling on a girls trip. Number three, why are you trying to make yourself sick? You're here to relax. Just have the one drink and enjoy. And then that's it. And then switch to mocktails. And in fact, I've been motivated by that I need to, when my mom gets home from rehab, I'm going to have to go, she's staying with me now in rehab. I'm going to have to go visit her pretty frequently, and we're from New Orleans. So I am going to take the media team, just like I took them to the beach to shoot some little videos of us, vignettes, cooking, and that kind of thing. You'll see those intermittently on the feed, but we'll do a social media trip to New Orleans, partly so I can go see my mom, so we can visit my brother who owns a bar in the French Quarter, and then also so we can sort of point out how you can enjoy yourself in a city that is known for food and alcohol without getting sick or drunk. It can totally happen, I promise. But I will show you how to do it, and that we'll do that towards the end of the year, in the fall. We'll do that in the fall. The weather is actually not bad in the fall, and it stops raining every day. It's not nearly as hot, and my anniversary is in November, and we got married in New Orleans, so it'll be a perfect time to kind of go back. Anyway, all right, so limit your alcohol. Don't do crazy extreme sports. Again, where are you going to find an emergency room out in the middle of nowhere when you pull your groin because you did something stupid because your 12-year-old convinced you to do it? That's the picture I want in your mind. And you're more likely to do that when you've had 3 beers instead of just one. And that is the other thing that I'm going to mention. All right, that's enough. All right, you guys have fun this summer and enjoy.